Howdy everybody, this is Molly Jo, Cowgirl on a Mission's new update for the end of February. Wow, so last time I talked with you guys, I was telling you about a little girl that had gotten into some methadone. So I have an update and some praises. The praise is that she is off life support now. Now we are just praying that there are no long-term effects. Thank you to everybody that was praying for that little girl, and I just thank you for helping support our work with that family and just being able to feed into that family through prayer. So thank you all for all of your help with that one. This last week, there's always a lot going on. I had to write down a list now. The first one was we actually go to the gym here at the local college down the road. And what we do there is we are not just working out and strengthening our bodies, but we are also building relationships. And I've really seen some deepening of relationships there at the gym. I know people's names now. I get to talk to them. The guys are inviting people over to come play cards so we can kind of feed into the community that way. So that is really awesome. I'm super thankful for that opportunity. And to get to know those people and all of their stories has been really neat. And so also, we had our Bible study in Elmo last week, which was really good and really encouraging. There was a lot of really good words. And so that was really exciting. And it was very interesting because that Friday, there was a hypnotist that came to Elmo, and he was claiming that he would keep you or get you to stop smoking and drinking or lose weight or build your confidence, all by getting hypnotized. And he started off with 20 people and he ended with 9. So I don't know if I'm all into the hypnotism thing. It's still a little sketchy in my mind. But it was very interesting because some of the people and the families that we work with there were questioning, like why didn't it work? Why did it work? Or what was their perception on it? And where was God in that? And that was the biggest question. And I was really excited to see them like asking those questions and diving a little deeper into their faith. Also, we finished the garbage pickup in Elmo. Yay! Everything looks super nice. Oh my goodness. Like, I absolutely love the way it looks. When we drive up there, I always look and I'm like, oh, look, the truck is not covered in trash anymore. The yards are picked up. And it's just very encouraging to see that because it is beautiful land and these people deserve to see what it can be. And so I'm really excited and I'm praying that our prayers are working in that community. And speaking of that, I'll come back to that, prayers working in that community. But to finish up last week, I worked with the youth group in Pablo, and that was another fun time. Lots and lots of basketball, but it's really good fellowship for the kids and seeing where they're at and where they need encouragement. Some of the kids just need to be encouraged and told they're doing a good job. Some of them need to be challenged. And so it's been really awesome working with them and getting to know some of their stories along the way. And so some of those stories will come later on, but I just want to love on those kids and care for them right now instead of using their stories to anybody. But then this last week, this is a big one. This coming week is actually, this last week we talked about this coming week, and this Thursday is going to be a brainstorming meeting in Elmo for them to figure out a way to come together as a family to help people with addiction. And this is being led out by one of the families that we've been working with that has a huge heart for family. She has just been picking up everything we've been giving her. She's so hungry for the word. And now she says, I want to do something to get my tribe to come together as a family to help people with addiction. So please be praying for Thursday that people come and that people come with good ideas to really feed in and to come together as a family unit to help those that are struggling with addiction and really need their family to back them up and really need to be loved on. Like, that is the biggest thing, is just to have love in this community. So that's a big one. Also, we did a kids' church this last Sunday in Elmo because we had our Sunday service. Last Sunday of every month we have a church service in Elmo. That was amazing. The kids, oh my gosh. Okay, so 2 things. First one is Lydia said after our first kids' church, the end of January that we had the service, the kids came home and they were asking questions all month of February. And like, who's God? Like, who is David? Who's Esther? Like, what story are they in? What part do they play? So that's amazing. And then this week, the second story is not only are they asking questions, but they're excited. Seneca was telling me that her son Amadeus was just super excited to go to kids' church, and he was just super excited. He was up at like 7 o'clock. Church is not until like 10:30, but at 7 o'clock he is up and he picked out his clothes and her clothes and was just ready and raring to go. So I'm just super thankful to God that these kids are really enjoying this. Not only enjoying it, but picking up things to ask questions about, to grow in His Word. And so through that, also leading all the adults around them to grow as well, because you have to start answering those questions. I just love the work that God does through kids and how they have the ability to grow us. And it's always been that way for me. Kids have always tended to lead me and grow me in ways that I never realized I could. And so, other than that, we've had some awesome experiences deepening relationships. Like I said, we've been working in Elmo a lot and deepening relationships there. People are asking more questions. We're also having more opportunities to just come in and fellowship and just hang out. It's no longer we have to be doing something while we're there. It's why don't you guys just come over and hang out with us, eat some food. And so it's been really great to get to know these people and to really see their hearts. So thank you all who have been praying for that community and our work there. I really appreciate it. Going on into the prayers, the number one is the Elmo meeting for the brainstorming. The second one is really be praying for a redemption of the culture. I don't want this brainstorming meeting to make people think like, oh, our culture is not good enough, we have to change, because that's not the point. The point is we want them to come together as a family and do things through their culture, because this is all about their culture. They had a culture before we came in. God gave them a culture, and we want that to be redeemed, and we want Christ to move to redeem that. So be praying for that one. Also, new ways. Be praying for new ways to deepen relationships. Just that God would send somebody to bring a new idea or to bring us new ideas. Just things to constantly be praying about, so that you guys have a better way to direct your prayers. Because I know I've got a lot of people out there that have been praying for me. And so just a way to kind of direct is just new ways to deepen relationships. Also praying for finances, yay, that's always a big one, and just health. I've been really tired this whole last week, but taking my vitamins and getting plenty of sleep and trying to keep up. So lots of coffee, but just keep that in your prayers if you would, please. And then also, like I said, Indian Youth Camp is a huge one. I'm super excited about it. I'm getting really geared up for it. We've just been getting some amazing words and just really getting excited and in tune for that. So if you guys would continue praying for Indian Youth Camp, I would really appreciate it. Huge shout to all of my supporters and all my family that watches this. And if you're watching this, your family, like I always say, don't think that you're a stranger to me, even though we've never met. Christ brought you to this page to watch this video for a reason, and I fully believe that there is a reason. So if you guys ever have any questions or comments, please just shoot me a message. I love to talk to people about what I do, and love to talk to them when they have questions about Christ and even my walk. So if you guys would just welcome yourselves in as part of the family, I would love to have you. And so with that, it's on to another week and another month. And so that is the recap for February. Much love to everybody. Bye.